Bagram Air Base, Afghanistan's military jewel which haunted the US even after its withdrawal. In the heart of Afghanistan, on the outskirts of Kabul, lies Bagram Air Base, a base considered one of the largest military installations of the century. Originally built by the Soviet Union in the 1980s, it became America's largest fortress after the US invasion in 2001. Bagram was a symbol of power, espionage, and devastating air power. Originally from the Soviet Union, when Russian forces arrived in Afghanistan in 1979, they realized that land control could only be maintained if the air was also controlled. So north of Kabul, they built a large air base, Bagram Base. The base was spread over an area of about 20 square kilometers, 5,000 acres. It had 2 runways, a 3.5-kilometer long one, where even giant aircraft like the B-52 and C-5 could land, and a smaller one, which was used by the Russians. Infrastructure, large stockpiles of weapons and ammunition, modern workshops for aircraft and vehicles. The largest military hospital in Afghanistan with hundreds of beds, reconnaissance and drone control centers. The base housed 20,000 soldiers and staff, secret CIA, prisons, helipads and command posts. After the Russians withdrew, the base lay dormant for some time, but it awaited its new owner like a sleeping giant. U.S. occupation. When the U.S. invaded Afghanistan after the September 11 attacks, this was the most suitable location for the Pentagon. Ready-made, close to Kabul and capable of expansion, the U.S. rebuilt it. The latest spy and communication systems were installed in it. It became the center of CIA and drone operations. It was actually the war headquarters, from where American control of Afghanistan was maintained. Bagram, graveyard of dark secrets. Bagram was no longer just a military base, but secret torture chambers were also built there. The most notorious was the Black Cell, where hundreds of prisoners were tortured without trial. Bagram was like the Guantanamo of the East. Why is Bagram important? From here, the United States could simultaneously monitor Iran, Pakistan, China, and Russia. That is, this base was a means of controlling the strategic balance of half the world. American withdrawal, the night of escape. In July 2021, the U.S. military suddenly left Bagram in the middle of the night, without informing the Afghan government. Like a failed thief escaping in the dark. Within hours, the Taliban had taken over the base. This moment was a living picture of the collapse of American imperialism. Why does America want to return? Today, even after the humiliating withdrawal, Trump and other American leaders are expressing their desire to take back Bagram. Because it is not just a military camp, but the key to Central Asia. But the Taliban has flatly refused. This tension has given rise to a new secret war. What is there now in Bagram? Dozens of military buildings, weapons depots, and bases. According to some reports, modern American spy equipment also remained there. It is believed that several countries, including China, are now studying its remains. Summary: Bagram is not just a military base, but a monument to the defeat of the Soviet Union, the funeral of American arrogance, and a new Cold War weapon, which could again ignite tensions between the East and the West. The truth is, whoever occupies Bagram can influence not only Afghanistan, but also half of the Eastern world.